everybody. Good to see you guys here with my wrinkly shirt. All right. Hey, it's good to see you guys here. A couple of people are in meetings and stuff, and I definitely don't expect everybody to be able to make every stream. But yep, that's what the recording's for. Thank you so much, guys, for coming and hanging out. Yeah. Let's check in. Let's see what. Yes, yeah. we got just a few more days left on the hours left on the Kickstarter. So I'm trying to do as much streaming and promotion and push things over the finish line as much as I can. Hey Jazz. Hey Crash Loop. Hey Draonos. All right, yeah. Feel free to ask whatever questions you have. Okay, so we are at wow, we're at 842,696, and it looks like we might hit the next stretch goal here today. So we can go ahead and get a head start on designing, at least starting on the design for 10 more heroic ancestries and black powder weapons. I think that's gonna be cool. Hey Matt, good to see you. Hey Paul, good to see you. Streaming on company time. All right, don't get in trouble at work. That's cool. All right, thank you so much. Lockdown, Jim, good to see you guys. Like the video, yeah, random. All right, good to see you guys. Okay, so what are we working on right now? I was just putting together the legendary kobold. I ended up going with Narbles and his stack of friends. I feel like that's what the kobolds would call themselves. So yeah, they are Narbles and his stack of friends. And I'm just putting together the stat block for these silly little doofers. And then we could chat about some cool legendary things, or some cool new ancestries rather. Sorry. And I'll have to fix the formatting later, because the formatting is definitely not correct. Black powder weapons, finally, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely. It is somewhere on my hard drive. Black powder weapons. Hey, wise man. If not front stack, why front stack shaped? Just Sabu. Okay. So you guys probably don't want to watch me like do fiddly layout stuff in InDesign. But I did upload the seasonal monsters from Battle Zoo. I went and uploaded all of that to Discord. So if you guys want to check that out, you definitely can. You can download that, and that is just free. You could just have it. So the goal is, all right, we're 8:43 already. So at this rate, hey Emma, good to see you, man. Yeah, good to see you. So at this rate, yeah, we're going to hit the next goal pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and start. And I already started. So this is what the mimic. So just to go back here to the stretch goals. I mean, we might hit 950, and if we do, I think this is the name of that builder or that page. Something in this room is a mimic. What is it? So it's going to be something like that. The room, a door, a painting, a decoration. So like this is going to be like a fun thing. A fun thing for that. So we'll kick that to later. We'll definitely kick that to later. It is in the announcements channel, so if you click announcements, it's right there. You can grab that, and then I'll be uploading Narbles there also. Since the announcements doesn't really move a whole lot, people can find it there. Okay, so let's do new ancestries. So we're only going to work on the mechanics, probably, maybe like vibes and mechanics. But we did have a few ideas. We had a few ideas down here that people had earlier. There's Narbles and there's Buds. Okay, so here are some of the new ancestries. And I'd like to have at least 10, because if we look at, I've been working on the core rules updates today, putting some new art, some better iconography, clarifying some things. Instead of cloth providing armor, it provides defense. So just to sort of, when you defend, you look at your defense. So we're just clarifying some of these things. We're getting some new art, updating some of the layouts and stuff. So like rat folk, we got a rat folk here. All of this is going to be written down also. It is written down. So like, for instance, planar being, it had like, I think it had like a once per day thing. Oh yeah, so like planar being, so just to give you an idea of some of the tweaks and changes I'm making, you can gain 1 wound to temporarily phase out of the material plane and ignore the damage. Okay, but what if it damages you and poisons you, or damages you and knocks you prone, or something like that? So just to head off some of those questions, you can ignore all the effects, all effects of the attack. So there's that. And we have Dryad Shroomling, and as I was reading through it again with fresh eyes, whenever you gain 1 or more wounds, you excrete these soporific spores, and okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's what it is now. What it used to be is whenever an enemy causes you 1 or more wounds. So there are some abilities where like you can, or some classes where you can like voluntarily gain a wound to do some different things. And I think not eliminating the possibility for those combos is cool. So leaving the space open for the rad combos is definitely what we want to be doing. For instance, I think Devoted Protector. So I was reading this and I was like, yeah, we got to go back up and change that. Choose 1 ally in your party. This is one of my favorite ones. You can survive +3 maximum wounds as long as they are nearby. Whenever they take a wound, you do too. I really like that one. So you could be a devoted Shroomling protector, and you can do some really cool stuff with that, with teamwork and combos. And if the person that you're protecting is a Zephyr, like a Zephyr, and they can like take on a wound to do different cool things, then like awesome wombo combo there. And then there was Crystalborn. Tweak this to add some typos. And some of these others, like this one, it had a once per day thing, which didn't really like work. I'm just moving away for all the once per day stuff, so that just for reasons. And now it's going to be every 10 minutes. So you can, the transformation time, it takes 10 minutes to do. So like you can do it during a short rest with our new dungeoneering rules. So just improving and helping and clarifying some of these things, making it more consistent. Snoop22, OG Nimble backer, and got the books PDF. I heard the core books have been updated with the old. Will the old backers get a PDF of the Rise books? Yes, yes. Yes, I'm planning on doing that, at least for the core rules and the GM guide, since it's mostly just errata. For the heroes, since like the entire layout is changing, I might not be able to do that. But the errata is going to be on the website for free. So at least you'll get those two. But the heroes, they're all being their own separate zines, and a bunch of stuff is being like laid out differently, and there's more things being added to them, more subclasses and stuff. So doing all of that and then redoing it to just have like the core things, I think that's going to be a little bit too much. To do, but at least all the errata is going to be available for you for free. So anything that is changing. So I don't want you guys to have to rebuy things. But if you do just want like the new books with some of the new updated art, I added some, I added the new heroes to the Making a Hero section. I cleaned up this section. We have the new character sheet. I cleaned up this section to be a little bit easier to follow and clarify. Just a few like little fiddly diddly little things, and that kind of stuff. Particularly, improving some stuff with the abstracted distances, cleaning up some of the conditions a little bit. We got Narbles here. And then this part, the stats and the skills are all crammed on together on the same page. So that kind of stuff is what's being added. Okay. One of my players really wishes the Dragon Race had a breath weapon. It does. It does. But you can reflavor it to be anything. You can reflavor it to be something else. So the Dragonborn has a Draconic Heritage. So they have +1 defense, +1 armor. And then once per save for us, you can deal this additional damage, ignoring armor, divided as you choose amongst any creatures you attack. So this is like a breath weapons. If you do like a big cleave attack, like it's that. If you're just attacking one guy, you can deal extra damage there. If you're casting a spell, then you can add your fiery breath to this spell. So that kind of thing. The problem with like 5e. So let's look at. Let's take a little sidetrack, everybody. Because why not? Let's take a little sidetrack, and I will tell you why I did it the way I did it. I'll show you guys why I did it the way I did it. Are there? I assume there's like different ancestries or races in here. Dragonborn, I saw it right away. 187. All right. Let's spin you guys that way. Just look away if you get seasick easily. You guys like my new my new circle thing? I figured out how to do that. I'm pretty proud about that. Okay, so breath weapon. So when you take an action, when you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one of your attacks with an exhalation of magical energy in either a 15-foot cone or 30-foot line that is 5 feet wide. Choose the shape each time. Each creature that is in the area must make a dex saving throw, blah, 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 and something, takes 1d10 damage of the type determined by Draconic Ancestry on a successful save. The creature takes half as much damage. The damage increases by 1d10 when you reach your character's okay, 2D. Okay, so that needs to be balanced with every other spell and ability that you have. So that is at which way is this supposed to go? This way. There we go. So at level 1, that's pretty powerful, right? Or it's 1d10, I guess. So at level 1, it's pretty good. At level 2, it's like not as good. Level 3, level 4, it's really not good at all. And then level 5, maybe it's good depending on your class. So you have to exchange some cool thing that you can already do with this thing. So the reason why I decided to do it this way is that this Draconic breath weapon ability doesn't compete with what you have. It adds to, like, I'm already making this cool attack. I'm going to add this fire damage or this cold damage or whatever on top of it. So you can flavor it as a breath weapon. You can flavor it as I'm just getting particularly dragonidly angry, and I'm able to hit harder with my sword or my axe or whatever. But just balance-wise and speed-wise and not needing to learn some new ability, like this is just extra damage, level plus key, all right? And it's always going to be better. Whereas, like, if they make their dex saves, so like, one, we're not making a bunch of creatures make a dex save. This just happens, and it ignores their armor. So it's the same kind of thing. You get this cool special attack, but it doesn't compete with your other cool attacks. So that was the reason behind doing that. Can black powder backfire? I think so. I think it should. Not often, but there should be that possibility, I think. Are weapons tagged with martial now? No. There's nothing like that. Certain classes have proficiencies in different weapons. There are like different proficiencies you get. I don't know why we would need that. A lion tiger ancestry. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, let's go back to here. Lion/tiger. Hey. All right. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm from Germany, so my comrade, my compatriot, my amigo. I don't know what the German word for friend is. Freund.
Freund.
Freund. Thank you. Awesome, very cool. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. Yes. So if we hit this stretch goal, hopefully we do. If things keep going the direction that they're going, then yeah, then they'll be in there. Yep, absolutely. It's a hard choice. Don't put yourself in a bad position. But the new books are going to be very, very good, I think. Lots of different quality of life improvements. Lots of different quality of life improvements, and the GM guide is getting a new cover too. And if you haven't heard before, why these two books were done by Earl Land, and then the new Monsters and More book is done by Earl Land, and then this is done by a different artist, Justin Gerard. So I wanted to have all the book covers have a more unified feel. So we're redoing the art, and I can show you guys if you'd like to see, since it's just us friends. Let me show you the latest draft from Earl. So this is the latest draft from Mr. Earl. So this is the latest draft from Earl. So like this right side here is going to be the front cover, and then the logo will be here, and then this is going to wrap around to the back to have some cool stuff in the back, like a cool region, like a place. And again, it's just a draft sketch still. We're still making tweaks, but like, ooh, like I want to go there. I want to explore here. I want to like learn what this is. Why is there a 100-foot tall or like 6,000 foot tall? I don't know. Why is there an enormous sword in the ground? Oh, look, there's a sky ship. And then what is this? Floating mountains? Like, it's just a place that, like, in this like dragon thing, it's a place that makes you want to like that pulls you and you want to adventure, right? So that is this is the current updated GM guide, and I think we're gonna add like a little bit more moody. So like this one, what I really like about this one is like it's sort of like sort of the color is like golden hour, like sunset kind of beautiful vibes, like oranges and blues and really neat warm tones. I think we're going to tweak some of this to be a little bit more moody. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed, but is that a volcano in the background? Yeah, it is. That is a volcano in the background. So yeah, the new GM guide's going to have some cool new art. And I'm almost done going through the core rules and updating all the things that I wanted to update. And then once I'm done with that, then I'm going to go through and do the same thing. And also, so like, just for instance, some things that I'm going to do. Let's go to face. So the core rules has this glossary, and then there's like this stuff down here. I think the glossary is just going to expand to take up the full page, and then the creators kit stuff over here. I don't really need to explain what that is anymore, since everybody's getting the creators kit. It was definitely an afterthought in the first campaign, but now it's a core part of the campaign. Everybody's getting a creators kit, so we don't really need this. So we have like a whole nother page to put frequently asked questions or something else, like not new rules, but just additional helpful information. So a lot of spells are going to be clarified, not changed, but clarified. And the layout is going to be a bit tighter, a bit nicer, a little bit more easy to understand. Magical items, key equipment. Yeah. So there we go. So that's what that is, guys. So if you guys see Earl in Discord, tell him what you think about the art so far. Yeah, any chance I get to make the things better, then I definitely want to make things better. Hey, thank you so much. Nick, don't you worry about it, man. You get yourself back on the feet, man. Thanks for hanging out. Absolutely, thanks for hanging out. Would you ever add a dark vision ancestry? Nope. It makes things unfun and breaks stuff. Hey, deified. Any chance for new backgrounds? I kind of like the backgrounds that are there. They feel complete. If you guys can think of some good backgrounds, I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, I'm open to new backgrounds. I hadn't even considered it. Steam driven. If you want to let me know. Yeah, it was focusing on this camera, and that's fine. I can. The camera's a little bit dumb. No, it's difficult, but I love one or two pages with some art with Ancestries. Yeah, yeah. We definitely have the space now, probably. Yeah. Dragon Ball, you inflame your arrow and then shoot it at someone. Boom! Like, how cool is that, right? You deal a ton of extra damage and damage that ignores armor. So, like, especially for the hunter, a hunter has a harder time dealing with armor. So, like, a Dragon Ball hunter would be pretty sweet. Flund. Yep, that's right. Yes, yes. I'm making a note of all of the errata. Is the errata going to be there? Yes, it will. Change log. Okay, so like here's, and as I've been doing things, I've been making it so like background wily underdog, once per day limit changed to twice per safe rest. Background so dumb I'm smart sometimes. Once per day limit. Yeah. So yes, I'm making note of all of this. Whoop. And you guys will be able to have it. It's mostly just like tiny, tiny, tiny little things. Most of what I'm doing is like fixing wording so that it's just more clear for someone who's new, or making it look prettier, making the layout read more clearly, that kind of stuff. So just little things that, like initially in the very beginning of development, there were like once per day abilities, just sort of following the 5e custom, but we definitely moved away from that. So just making everything more consistent, and then like moving like the once per safe rest to the beginning of the ability, so that it follows how we do things in the hero's book. So in the core rules, there were some abilities that were like once per day or once per safe rest, and like it was like at the end of that where it said that. So that kind of stuff. Nothing is changing, but it's just easier to see things. It's easier to see things. More separation between Minotaur and Beastfolk ancestries. What you talk about? No, we're gonna keep them. We're gonna keep that. That's gonna be just one. Ooh, a lich. Maybe. Yeah, sure, go for it, man. Will there be any insectoid heritage or hive mind that acts like one cranium rats? That might be a little bit too wacky. Yeah, Earl. Madagascar. All right. I don't know what a kappa yokai is, but if you want to tell me, Mo, a little bit more about that, I can think about it. Was estimated shipping cost to EU if only getting the dice with the build your own bundle? So EU orders are going to be shipped from the UK, so it should be fine. It should not be too much at all. It should not be too much at all. It basically goes by weight, in like a pack of dice. I can weigh this pack of dice real quick. It's like 3 ounces. So with packaging and stuff, it might be like 6 ounces. I don't know. So it's going to go by weight. So yeah, the dice are not going to take a whole lot of stuff. That said, if you're already getting something shipped there, then like it's going to be basically like shipping is going to be essentially free for like anything else that you add. So like just the package costs like this much, and then like add each additional pound like costs just like a little bit more. So yeah, wise man, you are indeed living up to your moniker. You back the new PDFs, yeah. So you're getting all the new stuff, yeah. If we hit the stretch goal, the black powder guns having Gatlock, which is like a black powder form. Okay, I'll have to look that up maybe. There is a where you make packs and have minor spell-based summons. Probably not, but there are things that you can flavor like that. And there's a new subclass that one of my friends is really interested in playing for the Shadowmancer, Pact of the Hive, where you can summon like many more minions and baddies or goodies. How do I find Google Docs for organization? Not great, but the tool you know is better than the tool you don't know. Shock folk ability. New Zealand, all right. Cool. How's summertime? Kiora? Octopus person. Yeah, I don't have too many. I don't have too many. That is true. Possibly. That's gonna be tricky because all the rest of the stock is like here in the US already. So maybe. All right. Skeleton ancestry. Japanese turtle. Is that the guy with the bowl in his head? The Pale Prince. Just as soon. So the Kickstarter is ending Thursday night, and then the next day is my birthday. So my wife, I think, is going to make me take the day off. I might sneak away to do a little bit of work, though. It's my birthday after all. But just as soon as the new layout and stuff is done with the core rules, I'm going through it right now, and I'm almost done with it. Then I'll release it. Yeah. And then with some of these changes, there'll probably be a typo or two. So I'll release things, and then whatever feedback, I'll make those changes, and then I'll update it. I think I'm just going to send out a Dropbox link so I don't have to keep emailing people with updates. But as soon as everything's ready, I'm going to be sending things out as soon as they're ready. So Vampire Ancestry, Greater Shadow Ancestry, Quick Monster Critter Toolkit. Yep. We were working on that yesterday night, Sudable. So if you want to check out that stream, you can definitely take that out. Yeah, there's Turtle Folk already. So Kobold Enemy, that is going to be on Discord. That was a thank you, a Discord 5,000 Discord members celebration thing. So that's going to be released for free on Discord. That's the guy with the bowl in his head, yeah. Do you have any tips for making homebrew weapons that are balanced? Yeah, just take one of the existing weapons and just reflavor it into something else. That said, let's actually go ahead and start. Let's start on what we wanted to talk about today. New ancestries. Okay, so I wanted to have like 10 or so, like enough to where like, ooh, this is a lot of cool ones. Probably not mimic ancestry. That might be a little bit too wombo combo-y. Lycan. People love them some different animal folk. That if we add the mimic ancestry though, that's exactly 10. I might have to do it. So this will be a fast one, a tough one, a strong one, maybe. So just like three different like variations on it, possibly. Let's see. Are there any other better ideas for? Are there any other good ancestry ideas? Kitsune. We have that, don't we? Yeah, we have that. Ah. Thank you for letting me know that. I was fighting that yesterday. It wouldn't work. Thank you, man, appreciate that. Monkey ancestry? Isn't that too silly? Oh, do we have lizard folk? I don't know if we have lizard folk already. Bird slash. Yeah, we don't have lizard folk. I mean, turtles are kind of lizardy, right? And we do have dragonborn and kobold. They're kind of lizardy. But maybe just like a classic lizard folk might be cool. That is not a bad idea. I don't want it to be like super duper silly. Like I'm a styrofoam cup person. Centaur ancestry. So that is going to be the Nefta. It's going to be like more like a deer centaur, but you could just reflavor it as like a centaur. Mimic would be too much. Yeah, I think a mimic ancestry is a little bit too silly. You can be a changeling already. Werefox for a smart one. Yeah. Forgotten undead ancestry. I think undead is more of a background because like any creature could be undead. Simeon. Didn't Wizards of the Coast get in trouble for something for having like a monkey ancestry? What was that about? Is that something I should avoid for some reason? I'm not up to date on all of the things people are sensitive about. Half elemental. We do have oozling already. Frogfolk, we got Bun. Lion should be Rakshasa. Ooh, okay. Gorillion. Leshy. We do have plant already. Yeah, we have shapeshifter already. Insect people. There is like a fairy ancestry that probably would work fine. Catfolk. Pixie. Yeah, we have fairy. Like fairy's gonna be like fairy/pixie kind of thing. Hadozi played into some racial stereotypes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, classic humans. Like usually when I'm asking my artists to like make stuff, like yeah, just make a human. Like if you want to give them pointy ears and call it elf, like that's fine. All right. I think let's avoid the monkey people, just cause. Let's avoid that. Fish people. Ooh, merfolk. People love merfolk. Do we have merfolk? People love merfolk. One of my friends, she always picks merfolk. She's always a merfolk paladin. Merfolk. Okay. We do have a construct already. Simia already a thing. Okay. It's good. It's good to just avoid things. It's good to just avoid things when possible. Okay. All right. So let's think about what there's. Okay. So what is I don't want to start with a lion. The lion is sort of like a bog standard thing. Cryptid. If you guys want to start cooking and thinking on like, what is this? What is this? I think lizard folk, snake folk is going to be kind of the same. Yeah, Dampier is right here, Daywalker. Okay, so let's think about what is the cool thing about being a fairy pixie. This is tiny. This is going to be the only tiny ancestry. Magical, tricksy. Cryptid could be a build your own weird guy ancestry. There needs to be dog folk. I don't know. I don't know. Magical, tricksy. Okay, so that's probably going to be the vibes that we're going to go for. So some benefit about being tiny. Really good at hiding or something. Deghart is monkey ancestries. Yuan T. Could just be elusive and have an aura of weirdness. Okay. Elusive. Aura of weirdness about them. / fear. All right. Okay, Nefta. So what is cool about centaur people? Can give rides. Tinkerbell can make others fly. Oh, that's cool. Moonblossom can heal. Yeah. Moonblossom. That's neat. Yeah, I do like that. So what's cool about Centaur? What's cool about Centaur? In particular, this is a deer folk, like a more slight centaur. So like not horse size, more deer size. So this is gonna be medium. So maybe not can give rides. Flying spaghetti monster. Yeah, that would be a little bit too silly. Nefta. Speed? Because deer are fast. Jumping, maybe. What's cool about deer? They're graceful. Can carry more legs. Don't need pants. Just don't be silly, guys. Don't be silly. Centaurs are fast. More inventory slots for deer folk, yeah. Faster movement, big kicks. Yeah, deer centaur would be fast and leap. Okay, charge attack. The beast folk minotaur already have a charge attack. I feel like they would do that. Fey ancestry is a bit overlapping with Fey background, don't you think? Fey ancestry and Fey background. Fey ancestry and Fey background. So the Fey touched is you take half damage from all magical effects, double from weapons made of metal. So is there a Fey ancestry? There's not a Fey ancestry yet. So we're just going for vibes right now. We're not really designing anything yet. Cerberus folk ancestry. Beast folk. Yeah, beast folk can cover dogs already. Deer are super alert. Okay. Alertness. Okay. Okay. Hide in nature. It is autumn here in New Zealand. Isn't it still winter? It's winter in this hemisphere for like another day or two, isn't it? Is it's still winter? Yeah, I just looked it up. Yes, it is still technically winter until March 20th. What? It is currently autumn. How is that even a thing? How is that possible? If it's winter now, yeah. All right. They should have antlers, yeah, perhaps. Like the female ones, they might have more subdued antlers, and then like the male ones might have bigger ones. Antlers, alertness. Antlers, maybe? Okay. Drow, okay. Scheming. I don't think we want to do anything with darkness. We don't want to give them... It's winter way past that. Ancestry based on the New Titans? Maybe. Yeah, Deer Skittish was walking my dog the other day and saw some deer at one park. Yep, that's true. Platypus Ancestry. Yeah, so maybe when they defend, they can leap away first. Okay, so we do have the Bun already, just to show you that. So once per encounter, before interposing or after defending, you can hop up to your speed in any direction. So when the Bun defend, they they get hit and then they jump away. Because I do have a rabbit and they're not the smartest or the quickest. Something will happen and then she's like, she'll like skitter around. So what if the Nefta had a thing like when you defend, so like before the damage lands, you can like leap, do a little leapy leap, a skadoodle, maybe. Leap away first. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, you could definitely create your own. A big part of the core rules is like, hey, flavor's free. Change the flavor. Do whatever you want. Flavor is free. You can mix and match and do all sorts of different things. These are just a starting point, and then down here for this, hey, make it your own. These backgrounds, these are just a starting point. So you're definitely encouraged to do all of that. A leshy plant one. There's a plant one already. I don't know what a leshy is famous for. Fae, yeah, Fae. We have Fae here. Fairy, pixie kind of thing. Maybe I don't think there's gonna be new backgrounds currently. What if this is funny. What if the lion or tiger thing? What if we do a play off of like 9 lives? 9 wounds. When you would gain drop to 0, 9 hit points instead. That could be cool. So if it's that good, it would have to have a pretty big drawback. Afraid of water or something like that. Or like this, like we have orcs already. We do have orcs already that have something similar to this. So we don't want to step on the toes of something that's already there, but like cats, 9 lives, you know, that kind of thing. That could be cool. Or like a pounce kind of thing. Okay, so drow. What do drow have? They are elves. They are live. Spider people, like in Wildsea? I don't think so. Regain 1 hit point 9 times per safe rest. That's funny. Ow. Created magical mishap. Yeah, a roar would be cool. All right, let's focus on drow. Let's focus on drow, guys. Okay, what are drow known for? Is there drow ancestry in the... Let's flip through here for inspiration. Let's flip through here for inspiration. I bought it. Might as well get my money was worth. All right, let's zoom out a little bit and then zoom in this way so that the camera's not in my way. Let's get some. What page was it? Spells, services, adventuring gear, charger, Dragon One. Okay, so here it is. Let's go to the beginning. Let's just read through character origins. Okay. And sorry guys, we're a little bit crooked. Okay. So we don't need backgrounds. We got. I love all this art. Like, man, they like this piece of art had to have cost just a lot of money and taken like a long time to do. And it's just like we'll just stick it here, just for the hermit. Man, they've got budgets. They got budgets I wish I had. But you know what they say: mo money, mo problems. Aasimar. Oh, I thought it was Aasimar. So we're not doing anything with Aasimar. Dragonborn, we got that already. Dwarf, we're good there. Elf, gnomes, Goliath, halfling, human, orc. I'm seeing some of the art that they got in trouble with or people complained about a lot. So that's funny. Oh, that's it? That's it? That is it? Is it some of these other books that have... I think some of these other books have more ancestries and silly things. Sathar's Guide. You missed Drow. It was under Elf. What? Did I? We don't have Drow in here, do we? I mean, Drows are Elf. There's no Drow. You guys are messing with me. You guys are messing with me. All right, so let's see if this book has any. It does have some cool art. Fantastical races. Okay, yeah. So here's all the silly races. Here's all the silly races. Aarakocra, we don't need that. Centaur. Okay, so what do they think centaur are? Look, it's a little girl centaur, little Girl Scout centaur. That's cute. Charge, she can do a thing. Bonus action, equine build, one size larger. Hooves, so like an attack. So natural affinity, yeah, maybe like some sort of natural affinity. Changeling, let's see what they did for changeling. Shape changer, no, we already have that. Deep gnome, okay. Dark vision, no. Gift of the Silverfnibelin. You guys can see this, right? There we go. Gift of the Sverfniblin. You can cast a spell. Gnomish resistance. All right, so Durgar. Durgar are sort of drow-like, aren't they? They're magic-y. Psionic fortitude. Eladrin. Ooh, Eladrin might be cool. Just like a Fey. So what does Fey Ancestry mean? You have advantage on saving throws to avoid a charmed condition. Charmed just isn't a fun condition to have. But this is cool art. This is very cool art. Centaur would be cool. We've got Centaur on the list. Oh, in the rules book, drow are under elves. Ah, sorry. You guys aren't messing with me. Trance. Okay, fairy. Let's see. Fairy magic. Okay, so yeah, maybe the fairy can like pick a cantrip that they know. That might be cool. Flight. I think they should be able to fly. But maybe they're like, so I don't want to. So I don't want it to be like super simulationist, right? I don't want to be like a super duper simulation kind of thing. So like, how could a fairy like have anything in their inventory, right? So oh, they're small in D&D, not tiny. That's interesting. Fairy magic, you know some cantrip, you can do different things. Okay, so okay, let's write down some of these ideas. So we're only using it for inspiration. So some cantrip. Some cantrip. Skill bonus. Speed / size. So these are different things that like an ancestry can do, like something that you're born with. Speed or size. Weakness. Skill bonus. Something with saves. You're better at certain saves. Okay. Yeah. We're making good progress. If we get to 950 on late pledge, does it count for unlocks? The world needs mimic generator. What do you guys think? Does late pledge count for the stretch goals? You guys weigh in on that if you want to. This one. Okay, so that's fairies. Firbolg. I don't know what a Firbolg is. We're not doing any Firbolg. Genasi. Yeah. What if we did a? Yeah, maybe we should add. Elemental. Yeah, so the Mufreeb, yeah, that's probably a good way to think about it. So like the party finds this cool longsword that she wants to use, and like she can like her own equipment, she can like shrink down to her size. So like that can sort of make sense of like the carry capacity, but only while she's holding it, just to prevent like stupid shenanigans. Message elemental for you. if it doesn't count. Edward says, I think not. Yeah, maybe. Beard's looking good. Thank you. Thank you. I did find my trimmer, so I was able to trim it a little bit. Steve Driven says he prefers it when late pledges count. Ooh, a mind flayer kind of thing. Oh, that would be so cool. That would be cool. Not mind flayer. Oh man, these would be so cool. Hag ancestries. A hag is something. It's not. You're not born as a hag, so that would be like maybe a background or something. It should count. I don't know, Edward. A lot of people are saying yes. Edward does agree with Emma. Oh. Late pledge should count. We would see. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. So the point of the Kickstarter is to know like how many of like which things I need to order, so that like I can order like a bunch of things affordably and not be homeless. So yeah. Gin would be fun. That might be a step too far. I would as well avoid to give fly speed. Maybe we could say, okay, so maybe this. So just to avoid like they're always flying up ahead above too far. Like maybe like if they fly further than like head height, like if they fly further than like 5 or 10 feet, like the wind like will just take them away. So like they're not very good. They're so tiny. Like they're not like a butterfly. Like they'll just sort of like they can't control their movements or their flight very well because like it gets windy the higher up you go. Like maybe it's something like that, some limited version of flight. That is going to be a tricky one. I will admit that that will be a tricky one. Yeah. So Furball, Goliath, Fomorian, like that. Yeah, all of those would pick. That's exactly what you would do. All right, let's keep looking. I'll let you guys cook, and I'll check up on you in just a bit. Okay, Genazi. So damage resistance. I don't love that. You can learn a cantrip. Earthwalk. You can move across difficult terrain. That's kind of cool. Oh, what if there's like a goat ancestry and you could just like you can run up mountains? Maybe that's something for the Nefta. Maybe since they have 4 legs, they can like they're more sure on difficult terrain. But if you ever try to jump over the fence, you get stuck. Fire Genasi. Okay, so I don't know. I don't think there's anything good there. Githyanki. Githyanki? Is it Githyanki or Githyanki? Let's see. Psionics. Resistance to psychic damage. Psionics. Mage Hand. So you know Mage Hand. So basically you learn a utility cantrip. You can cast a jump. Misty Step. Okay, so these ancestries I feel like are like too like there's just too much going on. Like you have to like can you imagine like writing all of this down in your character sheet? So I just want like one cool thing or one one cool like modest thing or one cool like strong thing with some drawback. It's like we do have to remember that this is like a fairly small thing. Oh, Nimble. Hobgoblin Herongoon. I know it's a Herongon. Hobo Goblin. So I am planning on having hobgoblins, but I'm renaming them to, I think like the Iron Legion or something like that. Because hobgoblin, like if I have this thing about like names or words that do not mean what it sounds like they mean. So if you have nothing to do with goblins, you shouldn't be named. It should be called hobgoblins. My opinion. Kinku, Kobold, Minotaur. Oh, Lizard Folk. Okay. Bite. Okay, maybe a bite kind of thing. Hold breath. Hungry jaws. You can throw yourself into a feeding frenzy. Let's zoom in for you guys. There's on a feeding frenzy. As a bonus, actually, you make a special attack with your bite. If the attack hits, it deals a storm damage, and you gain temporary hit points. You can use this trait in a merchant. Okay. Yeah, I forget how fiddly some of this 5e stuff is. Scaly skin. I feel like, you know, this is like an iguana person. Like iguanas do not have like thick scaly skin. They're sort of just like squishy little, like an overgrown green anole, basically. Like they are not squishy. So maybe something to do with like a tail that falls off, something with their dewlap. Nature's intuition, yeah. So some sort of like skill thing, possibly. Orc, satyr, sea elf. Okay, sea elf. That is the. I won't say what I'm thinking. I've got strong opinions on things. Friend of the sea, aquatic animals, fey ancestry, keen senses, trance. Okay, child of the sea, new resistance, cold damage. Shadow Archon, what is that? Elves of the Shadowfell. Ooh, that's just a cool name, cool art. Blessings of the Raven Queen. As a bonus action, you manage to teleport. That is cool, being able to teleport. I do like that. Maybe our drow can teleport. Yeah, let's write that down. It would have to be very, very rare, but because that's a pretty powerful thing. Or some other restriction, but yeah, teleport is cool. Gain resistance to all damage when you teleport using this trait. Something, okay. Dark Vision, Ancestry, Necrotic Resistance, Trance, okay. Shifter. So do you think this is the shifter, but really that is the shifter? I'm just being silly. Okay, here we have our taxi cab. Cat's Claws, Cat's Talent, Speed. Oh, maybe something like, okay, so let's go back to cats, because like cats love to land. So even if we're not using anything that we're seeing really, land on their feet. Something like that. Lizard folk, snake folk. All right, let's keep looking. Tabaxi, feline agility. Reflexes and agility allow you to move with a burst speed. When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of your turn. Once you use this trait, you can use it. All right. I don't even want to read the rest of it. Turtle. I'm sorry for being grouchy. I don't like reading things that don't respect my time. Shell defense, Triton. Okay, so here we have merfolk. Here we go. Control air and water, speed, guarding the depths, emissary of the sea. I feel like those are not cool enough to use. Those are not cool enough to use you on T. Okay, here's maybe another snake folk. Serpentine spellcasting. Okay, something with poison maybe for the lizards or snake folk. Okay, now let's check out the player's handbook again because someone said it was under elves. Gotta remind myself to have a good attitude when we're reading things. Only positive vibes. You guys call me out on it if you ever hear me grumbling. Dragonborn, elf, drow. Drow typically dwell in Underdark and have been shaped by it from drow in society. You have to carry magic in everyone's setting. For example, drow dwell in rainforest. I didn't know that. Elf traits, drow. You can see in the dark. Fairy fire, darkness. So you can cast some spells. I don't like that because like what if I pick a class that already has that? I don't want to do that kind of thing. Are there any ancestries in Xanathar's guide? Well, we'll wrap this little bit up here pretty soon. Character options, barbarian, wizard, racial feats, 73. I'm kind of jealous of these big books a little bit because like look at all the space that you have to like put words. But then I would probably be tempted to fill it with words. Racial feats, bountiful luck, dragon fear. Okay, yeah, so maybe something that can be scary, fearful, fear. Dragon hide, drow high magic. You learn more magic than dark elves. You learn levitate, dispel magic. Okay, you could learn some spell. Dwarven fortitude, elven accuracy, fade away, fade teleportation. I do like that. Flames of Phlegethos. Strong Constitution, Orc's Fury, Prodigy, Second Chance. Squat nimbleness. Oh! Nimble spotted in the wild. Magic. Okay. The origins. Okay. All right, let's catch up with where we are, guys. Extra arms. There's a Minotaur. Mind Flayer falls under Cryptid? Yeah, potentially. Potentially. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. I am going to be using a pledge manager. I've heard really bad things about the Kickstarter pledge manager. Late pledges will be on Kickstarter for some period of time, and then I will open up the the pledge manager for people to adjust things and tweak things. Maybe fairies have access to a fairy market instead of equipment resizing. I would hate for a fairy to have to like have my own special loot. I can't get any of the loot that you guys have. Hover speed. Yeah, maybe it's a hover speed. Yeah. Yep. Noted. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe the flight is just flavor, and like they're a ranger, and they're just like always, or a hunter. They're always up way in the air and just shooting down on people, and they can never be damaged. That seems like it would be unfun. Yeah, the hosting costs I'm not sure about, so we'll see. Yeah, the fawn is going to be the Nefta. There you go. Okay, that's cool. Wow, that's cool. Wow. Ogre or troll? Ogre or troll could be like the half giant kind of thing, maybe. Flight uses mana, or flight works the same as the ways movement. What's the positioning? Yes. Yep. Yep. You could definitely do that. Bats could see pretty well, and I know you're not saying that, but that would be kind of funny. Yep, detachable tails. And here in Florida, we'll see like lizards with like a little stump, and it like, or a stump with like a skinny little tail like sticking out, like starting to grow. I don't want to restrict someone's like equipment choices. Like, oh yeah, you can only be a lizard folk if you're like a Zephyr or a barbarian or a berserker or whatever. I don't want to restrict that. So like that does make sense like in world, but like it is like first and foremost like the G in TTRPG means game. Like, and it does have to be like a fun game also. Yeah, Sea Elf would be more like a merfolk. Tell me what do you like about the Skeleton Ancestry from Pathfinder? I don't know anything about it. I have the book, but I don't want to. I don't want to have to flip through the giant thing. Hmm. Okay, at least I'm not the only one. Having Nimble's Drow teleport would be quite cool. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I think we already have an ability called Shadow Step. I think the cheat has a Shadow Step kind of ability. But that would be the idea. No, it's how'd you get here? And maybe it's something that takes them a while to do. Okay, so let's think about this. So it could be something that like instead of move, like whenever you would move, you can teleport, but it has some cost. It costs you a wound or mana or hit points or hit die, like something like that, so that you're not just like zipping all around. Or it could be like, take 10 minutes and you can just whoop, you can like teleport. That's a little bit less cool. So it does have to have some sort of restriction. Shadow Step. You can only do it within darkness to a dark area. What if it's like, if you are in the light, you can teleport into darkness. Okay, so this is something that sounds cool. Like the Drow, they live under the ground. They like the darkness. So like you're in the light, like and then you go into this place that is light. So that is cool. The problem is it would annoy the stuffing out of the GM. Like, oh, is this area light over here? Is that area in the dark? Is this area in light? Is that area in the dark? So like that would just like annoy the tar out of a GM. So I don't want to do that to anybody. So there's a lot of cool ideas, but like once you think about it practically, I appreciate you, Edward. I appreciate you. Okay, well that's good. Yes. Yeah, Donkey Kong. Exceptional hearing. Yeah, maybe. Something initiative related to smash their monster version. Go first. What do elves have? So elves already do have advantage on initiative. So what if Drow would have advantage on initiative and instead of +1 speed, it would be something else? Advantage on initiative is very good. Mer people would be cool. I'm a merman, pa. No, that would be way too good. That would be stupid good. Unless it obviously had a drawback. Always start with 3, but every other turn you only regain 1 action. No. Wouldn't do that. That'd be cool, but complicated. Yeah, could ignore difficult terrain. So like you have the flavor of flight without all of the fiddliness of it. That is cool. Do we really need 1,000 different species? We don't. So for you, like for you and me, like Like, yeah, the common ancestries, like just pick one of the good ones. But there are a lot of people who like, ooh, I want to be like a fish person. Do you have any bass ancestries? Like some people, they just love that. Like that is the fantasy that they have. And for GM, so like for the exotic ancestries, your setting may or may not support these choices. Check with the GM before selecting one. So these are going to be in a GM facing book. So like if you don't like these, like you just like not at my table. But like the point of this is to have fun. And like as long as like someone at the table isn't like super like against it, yeah, let people have the fun that they want. Like they're basically gonna like act like themselves at the table anyway, but like it's just fun to be able to say like, oh yeah, I was a cotton candy monster. People love it, you know, and that's okay. That's okay. But do we need them? Definitely not. Okay. Yeah. We talked about this earlier. We want to avoid like natural weapons. So for just like the Dragonborn, like it adds damage to like an attack that you already have, so that we don't have to balance that natural weapon from level 1 all the way up to level 20, like with all the different things in mind. So rather than balancing that, um, we avoid all of that just by like having it like deal extra damage whenever you make an attack. But like if I had claws, but I also had a sword, I would use the sword. You know. Or if it's really hard to see in shadow. Maybe. So what if it was similar to Elf but different? So like instead of advantage on initiative, what if it was like +5 on initiative? That's essentially what advantage is. Let's math it out. 2d 20d1. Okay, so advantage on a d20 looks like this. So the chances that you'll get at least a 10, so that with advantage, the chances you'll get at least a 10 are 80%. So your 80% chance to get at least 2 actions. You have 80% chance to get 2 actions on initiative, and then at least 20, and you have a 10% chance, obviously, of getting 3 actions. So you're basically almost guaranteed to get 2 actions. And then you have double the chance of getting all 3 actions on your turn. And then a little bit more because you can add your dex to it or whatever. So what about 1d20 plus 5? Let's see what that looks like. So the chance of getting 10 is 80% or higher. So so that's the same. Let's see, getting 20. So you have a 30% chance of getting a 20 or more. So that is probably too good. 1d20 plus 4. So the chance of getting a 10, so probably +3 on initiative. So the chances of getting 10 are 70, but the chance of getting a 20 are going to be 20%. Oh, okay, so yeah, that might be cool. So like your chances of getting a 10 are a little bit less, but your chances of getting a 20 are a little bit more. So you have that. So elves are like better overall, and this one it has like a different shape to his curve. That could be cool. I like how that feels. I like, yep, that is 100%. I don't know anything about DC20's Ancestry system. I stopped following that one a bit ago, but I really love how Alan, is it Alan or Alex? I really love how the Dungeon Coach thinks about a lot of things. I really love how he thinks about a lot of things. He's a big inspiration to me. I used to watch him years ago. Just like with all his D&D homebrew stuff. He's super duper creative, super smart guy. Yep. So I will say that. Scheming sounds fun. Maybe a free move at the start of combat or something. Yeah, that could be cool. Ooh, maybe it could be. Maybe it could be like, where you least expect me. When combat starts, they could just place their mini wherever they want. That could be fun. Drow. That's kind of neat. Let's move teleport down here to like the movement area. Scheming. How else? Chud. Good to see you, sir. All right. Yeah, especially I like button, guys. Is a free assess to represent scheming bad? Ooh. That's not bad. A schemer. I do like that. I do like that. We do want to be careful that we don't do it so often. Like we assess should be like should never be the best option all the time because like it is an ability. It's a cool ability, but it's an ability that takes time to resolve. So it should be something that happens like maybe once or twice in an encounter. So maybe they can just. So maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. Plans within plans. Scheming planner once per save. You may assess for free, and I'm thinking about, and you succeed without rolling. That's kind of cool. I do like that. That is kind of cool. So like you have this guaranteed. So yeah, as a reaction, like someone rolled a 9, but they needed a 10 to crit. Make an opening, right? That is very, very powerful. That would be very powerful. You missed your attack. You rolled a 1, but you needed a 2 for your cheat just so that you could do this. Like, I was planning ahead for this all along. Change that to a 2 instead of a 1. And then now they can change that 2 to their crit, and then they can do their cool thing. That sounds cool. This one sounds cool. I'm excited about that. But it's once per save for us. So like you can't plan for everything, but you can plan for this one eventuality. Sometimes I wonder, yeah. Thank you so much for your support. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Edward. Appreciate that. Yeah, feel free to DM me the link or just ping me on Discord. Place key shadow tokens on the map. Those are the usable shadows. Can only be placed over. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that'd be a little bit fiddly, but that is a sweet idea. Beastkin. There is a beast. There's beast folk. There's beast folk here. But if yeah, Antonio D'Amico has some really cool ideas. So if there was something cool, like some cool bullet point that you think. Oh, I've got Tales of the Valiant. Check them out for some cool ideas. Might as well get my money's worth. I assume it's in the player's guide, right? Check it out, guys. I forgot about that game. Yeah, I really like the scheming thing that we have so far. That website is called dice.run. The dice website that I was looking at, if that's one you're talking about, it was dice.run. Let's go desk. All right. Oh, we got a rowboat. That's fun. Character creation. Character classes. Oh, this is thin paper. It's very thin paper. Stephen would not like this one at all. Lineage 104. So lineage and heritage, that both sounds like ancestry to me. 104. Cool weapons. Lineage. Okay. Beastkin. Let's see what Beastkin has. Move them over here. Let's zoom in for you guys. Age, natural weapons. Yeah. Size, speed. Okay, avian. Here we go. Leathery, feathery, gossamer wings. You can't fly while wearing medium or heavy armor. There's medium armor in 5e. Agile, sharp claws. You have climbing speed, aquatic, oily fur, scales, fins, webbed feet. Oh, that. Oh no! They have the layers wrong. There's a word blocked here. That's embarrassing. You have a swimming speed, hold your breath, sturdy. Okay. Elf, trance. I don't like the trance thing with elves. What do you guys think about elves with trances? Humans? What do humans get? Ambitious. Ooh, I like that. You gain proficiency. Oh yeah, proficiency. And one skill of your choice. You gain a talent of your choice. Oh, just pick a talent. Kobolds. Look at that silly little dude. Siderian. Small folk. Let's zoom out just a bit so you guys can see what we're looking at. Small folk. Heritage. Okay, so that's all the gnomish or halfling. I do like having the gnomes and halflings together as small folk. I think that's fine. And what is heritage? All right, I'm not gonna keep reading it. Let's come up with our own ideas, guys. We can do it. It's good to look at inspiration, but we don't need to do it too much. Fantasy Age, 2nd edition. He really likes Advantage. Your player who has an Elf Hunter really likes Advantage. Yeah, that is cool. Poison Angle for Drow. Yeah, maybe. Yep. Ooh. Maybe one of these could be a free help. I think that could be cool. Something to do with helping. I don't think we have anything that does that yet. Ghost folk. Yeah, I do like that. What did you call it? Drow tactics? That is cool. So maybe the Nefta could have this and plus 1, 2. I don't know what a tree imp is. It's a tree imp. Like a leprechaun? Do you have pets as an option? The players really like assess. One of them does look for an opening. Cool. What about skeleton ancestry? Like every creature has a skeleton, so that wouldn't be an ancestry. That would be more of a background. Yeah, totally real human. The new Kickstarter has pet companions. We like the scheming plan ability for drow, but I'm not sure if it works as intended. Even if it assesses a reaction, you can't change past roll. Just next one. So like a reaction is like sort of like a minor like time rewind. So like you're attacked, you're dealt 10 damage. Like no, I'm going to defend. So it would, the intent is that it would work that way. So like some abilities, like when you're attacked, you can like move, and then like if you're out of range of the attack, now the attack misses. So like a reaction is like this thing is happening. What are you gonna do? And then that. So that is what it would be. Like you missed. Like no, you didn't miss because I created an opening. Like that is what the reactions are intended to do. Judd. Yeah, me neither. Trance. Yeah, you guys are trance haters too. Yeah. Yeah. Leave it like everybody. Okay, so let's keep cooking. Keep cooking just a little bit longer. Lycan. So maybe like the Lycan thing would be like our like beast folk, like this kind of Lycan, this kind of Lycan. Maybe that could be our beast folk kind of thing. A cheap shot low blow thing. Maybe not. I tend to avoid stun because that's a little bit unfun and could be a little bit overpowered. So I want people to be able to pick like whatever ancestry they want because they think it's cool, and then like, oh, I happen to get its ability. Not like, oh, I have to pick this ancestry even if I don't want to be like a shrimp folk, just because I can stun people and that just happens to be mechanically the best thing for my class. I do like the idea of a teleport. So out of all of these, which of these could teleport? Or could we flavor as like fast movement, like teleport kind of thing? Um, immune to difficult terrain. So maybe that's all it is. Tiny. Maybe that's all the fairy slash pixie needs. And I think having a note, but can I fly? No. I feel like it needs something. It needs something. A tiny pixie or fairy can fly normally. I don't know how I would handle that in a reasonable way. Like winds and things, you hand wave it away. I don't know if we need to. Do we need to? I don't know. Maybe it just takes her like twice as long. Maybe that's enough. I don't know if they would need to land because like it would make. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe wing assisted leaps. Kitsune would work that. Oh yeah. Um, um, oh, interesting. My pixies give an extra AC whenever they move, but usually it's defense when it moves. So the rat folk already have that. +2 defense if you moved on your last turn. +1 speed. Elemental being sounds like it could teleport? Maybe. I like that. That is funny. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Matt Martin. Um, maybe. Maybe I don't know. Would it make sense for like you're born this creature, therefore you can cast this cantrip? I feel like that makes more sense as a background and not like something that you're born with. I don't know if there is. Can you use nimble monsters in 5e? Yeah, you definitely can. Just the thing that you do, I'll show you how to do it. I will just show you how to do it real quick. You have more fun playing Nimble, but hey. So in the back of the GM guide, there is this little chart. So going from, let's zoom in, enhance. So going from 5e to nimble, 14 and 17 have medium. More than that, it's heavy. So if there's a monster if there's a nimble monster with heavy armor, just give him like 18 AC. If he has medium armor, just give him like 15 AC, like somewhere in there. It doesn't really matter exactly what. I generally tend to go toward like the lower end, just so like people don't miss as much. But that's all you have to do, and you can give them some reasonable, to hit thing. I think if it's based off of its level, that's approximately correct. So like it would be 3. Just change the to hit to like 3 or like the level, whatever is higher. Something like that is going to be directionally correct. And again, it doesn't really matter exactly what it is. So you can go according to its monster level. So if it's a level 4 thing, just give it +4 to hit, or like 4 + 3 or whatever, like something in there, +4 +5. It's going to be about correct. That's as easy as it is. So like the math in Nimble is much more forgiving, and then in 5e, just give them like +5 to hit or something. Like it really doesn't matter a whole lot. If they're higher level, give them +8. It's pretty vibey. But yeah, just give them AC, and then give them plus to hit. That's all I gotta do. Hope that helps. Great question. Yeah, let's talk about the Dampier, guys. What ideas do you guys have for the Dampier? Sparkly skin. Yeah, they could fly but tire fast. Yeah, that's what it is. How do you figure CR? So just use that chart that I showed you. So there's a chart. So on the left column is the level, and then if you just go all the way to the right, I don't need to show you again. Just go all the way to the right. The CR is right there. Or honestly, you'd have a much easier time if you're using Nimble monsters anyway. Just use level. Like a level 5 monster is a level 5 hero. Like you don't have to translate it to CR and then use the XP and then calculate the XP budget. Just use the levels. The level is a lot easier. Use save DC -8 from the monster builder chart for hit bonus. Huh. Wise man, I'm gonna have to tip you. Use the, what was it? Use the save DC -8 from the monster builder chart for the hit bonus. Save DC -8? Maybe not -8. Let's do some math. All right, guys. Yeah, let's do some math. Physical desk. Okay, so let's get out the monster manual. There it is. It's on the bottom of the stack. Let's do some spot checks. Zoom out a little bit. Let's do some spot checks and see how well that lines up. Okay, we have a Merilith CR16. CR16. I never thought of using the save DC column. I was always thinking like, oh, yeah, the monster level or CR or something. But yeah, the save DC column, we could probably create a pretty quick formula to make that work. That is brilliant. That is brilliant, Wise Man 303. You guys give him a clap. Put a clap in the chat. So the Merilith has what? Where is it? +10. So the Merilith is CR16 with +10. So CR, so way up here. So it would be this -10. Okay, yeah, I mean like, +10, +12, that's fine. Somewhere around there. Okay, so save DC -8. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Let's check a Manticore. Manticore is CR3. And he has +5 to hit. That is exactly what it should be. Oh. Mage. Let's go to a Mage's Apprentice. CR2. Yeah, +4, +5. Yeah, that's roughly correct. This mage has a CR of 6. CR6, +6. CR6, +6. What is that? Save DC 15. What is 15 -8? 7. Oh, yeah, this is pretty close. Archmage. Archmage, +9 to hit. And he is level CR12, +9 to hit. Yeah, that's pretty close. That's as close enough for government work. Cool. Let's do like a really low level thing, like a goblin or something. Let's go down to goblins or a kobold. Ooh, let's do a green dragon real quick. Green dragon CR8, adult green dragon CR15, CR15 +11. Yep, that's pretty much spot on. Green dragon wormling +2, CR2 rather. 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. And we have +4. Yeah, this is cool. You might have solved a problem for me. Goblins. Okay, CR 1/8. 1/8. +4 to hit. Yeah, so it'd probably have to be like a minimum of 3 or 4 or something. I wonder why like the to hit is so high. B C G H I J K. Let's go to kobolds. Maybe goblins just are really good at hitting. Kobolds. Kobold warrior. +4 to hit. Yeah, so I think the minimum is +4 to hit. So it is spell save DC -8 or like 4, whichever's higher. Yeah, there you go. That is a pretty good idea. It's not exact, but it's close enough to have a fun game. Definitely close enough to have a fun game. Amazing. Dampier bite. Do you want to be biting a lot of creatures? Yeah, maybe. But like if you were an elf mage, then like it would sort of be a waste. That's cool of your choice, and that might be too good. Yeah, that would probably be a bit too good. Then we could have teleport. Ooh, yeah, cloud of bats. That'd be cool. Yeah, I like that. Cloud of bats. When you move, you can... That is a cool one. I like that. Dampier would make sense if they could see or easily find living things. That is a cool idea. Sense heartbeats. So like they wouldn't be able to detect undead things, but they could detect other things. Turn a crit into regular damage when they hit a bloodied enemy to regain a wound. Generally, you want to avoid like bugging the DM and asking like, "Oh, is this guy bloodied? Is that guy bloodied? Is he bloodied yet? I just damaged him. Is he bloodied now?" Hey, Maia, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. When's episode 2 coming out? Is it out? When's episode 2 coming out? Should be soon. Do a limited. The next melee attack you do heals. Yeah, maybe. I do like Cloud of Bats. I think it's gonna be Cloud of Bats. I feel like a Dampier is not a vampire. That might be cool. Look at this, guys. Gain 1 wound to do it as a reaction. That's probably too good. That is probably too good. Episode 2 of the Heroes of Lochley Glen is coming out tomorrow. All right, cool. At noon tomorrow. Very nice. Look forward to it. I gotta get caught up still. Could you, Ferris Priest, could you explain what that is? Stonefolk, bigger, slower race with built-in armor. So yeah, we have. I would do Turtle Folk, strong, slow. Yeah, maybe we'll just add turtle folk, stone folk. Cool. I like that. Charm. I think we got Dampier. I think if this is cool, it might have to be gain 2 wounds. There we go. That balances it better. Yeah, because like you only do this like when it's incredibly important. How do you get in that game, Yeah, good question. Good question. You gotta. I think she has her own server that like where she like pitches these ideas and stuff. So you gotta be there and get in quick. And being a good actor doesn't hurt. Yeah, that's cool. All right, let's move to Kitsune Foxfolk. I feel like these guys should be small. I don't like the idea of like people-sized animal folk like running around. They should be small. Trixie Fox, wise as a fox. Let's see if any of these ideas down here were cool. Did we decide on drow? Yeah, I think scheming planner. I'm not going to call it scheming planner. I'm going to call it something else because I don't want people to think of themselves as schemers. Maybe something like that. All right, we got teleport already. Uh, 3x. What is 3x? Let a medium character get all the benefits of being a large one. Increase damage. That's cool. Mastermind, yeah, that's good. Yeah, the mastermind. I like that. Shrewd planner. Okay, I think I'm gonna come back to Lycan. Let's talk about Foxfolk, guys. What is Foxfolk going to be? Oh, D&D 3. Okay, I should have known that. Oh, 3x, 3.03. Well, the X is the okay. Contingency plan. Ooh, yeah. Champions of Kamigawa Kitsune could give +1/+1 to another card. Scryfall. So a good resource if you're looking for inspiration is Scryfall. Magic has a lot of cool stuff. Let's do Fox. Let's see. Future Shaper. Whenever another token, non-token permanent you control leaves the battlefield, choose one that has been chosen this turn. Create a creature token with these characteristics. Okay, just make a fox token. Oh, he has vigilance, so foxes are vigilant in this game. Mr. Foxglove. Look at how handsome that little doofer is. Lifelink. Whenever Mr. Foxglove attacks, draw cards equal to the number of cards in the defending player's hand minus the number of cards in your hand. Okay, so they're like little thieves. That's kind of cool. The number of cards in your hand. If you didn't draw cards this way, you may put a creature card. Oh, that's pretty cool. What set is he from? From Bloomborough? Oh, that's cool. Fox Offering. You may play this card anytime. You may play this card anytime. You could play an instant by sacrificing a fox and paying the difference mana cost between this. Whenever a creature attacks, you may gain 1 life. Oh, he's like eating foxes, though. Okay, maybe not that. When Werefox Bodyguard enters battlefield, exile. So he has flash, so you can do this as a reaction, basically. Exile up 1. Okay. Let's do. Oh, there's only one Kitsune? Showing the one card with the text Kitsune. No, just anywhere. Oh, look at all these foxes. Scryfall is holding out on me. Okay, if the defending player shows no snow creature, what if it was just something where they could like ignore armor, like they're tricksy and small and wise? Ignore armor sometimes. Yep, exactly. So I don't like, people size, like handsome looking animals walking around. That's unsettling to me. But like, yeah, little folk living in little burrows with their little hands. That's cool. Preventing damage or combat tricks. Okay. Ignore armor seems very strong. Yeah, it would be just like every once in a while. But at the same time, if you don't encounter anything with armor, then like it's sort of a waste. I feel like a fox is like a thing that sneaks in to the hen house when nobody else is looking, that kind of thing. That's a fully written Nimble campaign in the future. Yeah, I'd love to do one. Be a lot of work. I'd love to do one though. I may or may not be planning one already. So let me ask you guys this. Yeah, put this in the chat. What kind of adventure is coolest to you? So the ones that I'm thinking about like are one where like a journey one where you're going on a big like Lord of the Rings style like epic journey adventure. There's like the Harry Potter one where you're at a school, a magical school or something, and shenanigans are happening all the time. I think that kind of thing is cool. What other kind of adventures are there? Like a city urban kind of thing with heists and social intrigue, maybe that. Like what archetype of adventures are most interesting to you? What archetype of adventures? Like there's big mega dungeon. I think that's the least interesting to me, just like based off my style of play. Or maybe it's like an environment or biome where the adventure happens, and like the surrounding, like a Fey adventure or like an Arctic adventure. Like I think cold adventures and desert adventures, cold desert and jungle adventures to me are like the least interesting. I kind of like ones where like it's sort of like Zelda Breath of the Wild, where you can like go to different areas and explore different things. What are your guys' favorite kinds of adventures? I would love like an epic Lord of the Rings style journey one. And I would love a Hogwarts kind of like magical school. Shenanigans are happening. You're making a lot of friends, and like you're figuring out what the bad things are. I would love those kinds. Oh, they can illusion leaves, rocks, and other things from it. Yeah, they can maybe do some sort of illusion. Maybe they sort of have like the hunter's decoy ability. Let's keep reading. Ninjutsu. Haha, I was a fox the entire time. Clockwork Fox, Bright Palm, Soul Awakener. Ooh, can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. That's kind of cool. Ooh, yeah. What if they do something? Some bonus for small and tiny creatures. That's cool. Sort of like the opposite of the Stoatling. So they have a bonus against creatures that are larger than them, like medium and larger. These guys, they have some sort of bonus versus small and tiny creatures. I like that. I really like that. That's cool. Because like they're always picking on chickens and stuff, you know? You back today, Grammar Dad? Thanks, Grammar Dad, for backing. Welcome. Yeah, I appreciate that. False face. Oh, that's neat. It seems to be very easy to play Root's RPG with Nimble rules. That's cool. I've heard good things about Root. I don't have that one. It's one of the few that I don't have. I do like Contingency Plan. It's Chris with the Nimble 5e hack, and the website is still worth picking up if you back Kickstarter with all this stuff. It's still worth picking up if you're playing 5e or if you're playing 5e and you want to speed it up. Your players, or maybe you are like in the middle of a campaign, you want to like speed things up. That's what that's for. So if you're playing 5e, you're not quite ready to make the jump to Nimble. Yeah, you can definitely pick it up. It will certainly help. Yeah. We don't want to steal something from it, but it could be similar but different in some way. Sensei Golden Tail. Okay. Free help action. Do foxes help? You know what? If anybody's going to help you, this would be merfolk. Like dolphins. You know, like how dolphins like, oh, I'm in need. And like the dolphins come and like they help the guy. Yeah, dolphins definitely get the free help action. Oh, I muted myself. I don't remember the last thing. I don't remember muting. Sorry about that, guys. How long was I muted for? Dolphins are the worst. I unmuted. Sorry, guys. Well, you know what I'm doing when I mute myself. Someone cast his silence in heaven. Yeah. So let's back up a little bit because I think an exploration journey would be super duper cool. That would be very awesome, I think. But you have to be careful about railroading. So it'd have to be like a journey where, like, maybe there's 12 locations, and you can go to locations in like, maybe not any order, but like you have to go to 12 locations to collect the MacGuffin and to learn the information or to meet the ally or whatever. So you have to go there, but like you go in any order. Like in going in different orders like makes a difference for different reasons. I think that kind of thing could be cool. And then like the 13th location, like you can go to only once you've unlocked, this or that. It would be like a bit of a sandbox kind of thing. That could be cool. That could be cool. I would enjoy that. The drawback of that is like you don't have like your cool fort. You don't have a cool fort. Although maybe the cool fort is like a Howl's Moving Castle kind of thing. That would be pretty sweet. Like you travel in the fort. I'm falling in love with that idea. All right, let me write this down. Like, I love the idea of having. I love the idea of having like a home base that you can come home to. I think that that is really cool. And like, if it's like Talisman Castle, like you can even include like allies and stuff that's with you. That's pretty sweet. And like there's certain areas like your castle can't make it up the mountain, so like to go to the mountain peaks thing, like you have to leave and you come back and now you have a safe rest. The fort can't go into the swamp, so like you have to like you go near the swamp, but like oh we're starting to sink. All right, we're gonna this can't go any further. Now you have to go out and adventure and like all that kind of stuff. That would be so cool, guys. Ah, that'd be so cool. I'm feeling wistful for this adventure that doesn't exist. I think it would definitely not be a hex crawl. It would like determinedly definitely not be a hex crawl. Yeah, Breath of the Wild style exploration sounds amazing. Yeah, like you can go in any order that you want. There's a great way of setting up / playing adventures outlined in the Game Master's Handbook of Proactive Role Playing. The Game Master's Handbook of Proactive is that the name of a book? To Ruru, if is email me or send me some bullet points. Magical is always fun too. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know anything about Prince of the Apocalypse. Rime of the Frost Mating, I ran that, didn't love it. Didn't love it. I like Desolate Worlds where you have to explore, search of remaining resources. Yeah, that kind of thing is cool. Like I was reading through Curse of Strahd. I had to look at the book. I was reading through Curse of Strahd and just like reading some of the adventures, just like scanning, I was like, man, this is so sad. Like the hags are gonna go abduct children and eat them and stuff, and lay another egg to make another hag or something weird. So like, I don't know that I could do that for for a long time. The worlds that like take themselves too seriously, or that like it's too hopeless. I think Derek was calling it like he had a chart. He has a chart and like a system for everything. Like there's grim dark and grim bright and bright hope and something this, you know, like there's a lot of different like there's a quadrant chart or something of like how different adventures feel. And like a hopeful epic journey with downbeats, cool. With setbacks, awesome. But like if it's always like desolate and that kind of thing, I don't know. Anticipate danger, assess self only, create a mirror image. That could be cool. Now I do like this for the Foxfolk already. Excuse me. Merfolk, elemental being. Kid Nimble would be cool and Harry Potter type is cool. Kids would love that. Maybe I don't know that kids would love that all that much. Kids just want to like go and just kill some goblins, man. I don't think they want to do a whole lot of role playing and figuring out like role playing tests and stuff. Kids, I don't know. Kids, I think they just want to like do their own silly goofy thing. So I don't think that would be great for Kid Nimble, actually. Essentially, you work with the players to work out what their specific goals are. I went to slay the dragon and kill him. Okay. I do like having like an adventure that like. So I distinctly remember this as a brand new D&D player when I first started. I didn't want to play anybody's homebrew thing. I wanted to play a real adventure where there was like a story that was like supposed to happen. Like there's this real town and like there are these real NPCs there. Like I hated the idea of like we go into a town and we go look for this guy and like there wasn't this guy and the GM is just making it up as he goes. Like I hated that idea. There's something about that just sat wrong with me. Ooh, all according to plan. Yeah, I like that. I don't know. I do like that. I like how it's. I don't know if it fits as well though. So, like if it was a journey adventure, like Gandalf didn't ask like, "Hey Frodo, well, what do you want to do on your journey?" It was like, "This is the journey. How you do it is up to you, but like this is the journey. This is the bad guy. This is what we need to do. How are we going to do that?" That's the adventure. The adventure is how are we going to accomplish this this specific thing that needs to be accomplished. Since we're just in talk mode, we'll just go here. Oh, okay. Were-rat, sneaky one? I don't know if anybody would want to be a were-rat. But maybe. I thought Kitsune was a fox. Is that not the same thing? Oh, I like your picture, Alexander. The opposite of help. Dolphins are the worst. Lorwyn seeing flavor when Evan said. yeah. So sorry for unmuting to cough. I'm kind of dumb sometimes. All right, let's get caught up. It'd be cool to have one very sandboxy, proactive roleplay adventure and another that's a lot more journey focused. Could you explain what you mean by that, Ruru? Is Medusa a cool snake folk? It could be, I guess. Yeah, that was funny. Oh, I was muted when I was talking about that? Yeah, I was cracking up about that. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I think the hex crawl stuff is not the direction that I want Nimble to go, but maybe eventually. I think the journey being the adventure is the fun part, or the adventure being the journey is the fun part, and not like, oh, there's a fun thing over here that I want to get to, but I'm over here, and like, oh, we have to slog through all these different hexes to get there. No, like going there is the adventure. Like that's the written one shot or two shot or whatever. Like that's like figuring out how to get there. Like that's the fun part. Like I want that to be the thing and not the thing that's in the way. Another reference for a really cool journey is Freerin. What is that? Can you give me a bullet point or two? I'm learning that I'm shockingly ignorant of a lot of cultural references and games and things. I don't know what a lot of these things are. So assume I don't know whatever it is you're talking about and like give me a bullet point or two. Crow 9x24. If you make that, I will instantly buy it. What is that in reference to? Because I'm being a little bit slow. Traveling Fort sounds awesome. Yeah, Traveling Fort. Yeah. I think I would do something much simpler than that. Much simpler than that. Okay, so it would be simpler, but also like where we have to get like figure out how to get there is the fun part. Then that would be detailed a lot more, not just like a few rolls. Like that would be the thing. Howl's Nimble Castle? Yeah. Kitsune mythology uses a lot of illusions. Okay, I didn't know that. Airship as a mobile base. So I think an airship. So I was thinking airship initially. An airship as a mobile base would obviate too much stuff because you could just fly there. Like the meme about Lord of the Rings movies. Like, well, why didn't they just like ride the eagles to the mountain and just drop it in? Like it specifically being overland and having that limitation is the important part. Modern urban fantasy. Ooh, yeah. I think modern stuff is like the opposite of what I would like. Mega Dungeon Tower, and like even like for the sci-fi stuff, it would have to be like a Star Wars kind of sci-fi and not like a Star Trek kind of sci-fi for me. Settings that don't take itself seriously. Okay. Yeah, definitely not an airship. Yeah, castle on a turtle or something. Yeah, like something you'd have to like protect. That's cool. New stretch goal. Yeah, it would definitely not be for this campaign, but maybe an upcoming one. Point crawl? I don't know that I understand the intricacies, the difference between those things. But maybe we're saying the same thing. I mean, you could make the long epic adventure and magical school could be another shorter adventure. Maybe. So I would like it to be like a year-long campaign, like yeah, like one of these, like not this big, like a nimble version of that. It would probably be like as big as like the GM's guide, but it would have everything you need to run like that adventure for like a year, like if you're playing every week. I think that would be sweet. Like level 1 to 10, level 1 to 12, or something like that. That is true. That is true. Giborosis. I don't know what this one is in reference to. Probably want to have a mechanic where they get inspiration or give inspiration to other players. The more melodramatic the character is. Okay, Dragon Age. Cool. Yeah, yeah. But like a little bit grim, a little bit gritty is fine. Maybe there's like an adventure or two where you're really like in the doldrums. You're really in the bad spot. But like there's others where like it's more hopeful and bright. I think that's kind of useless. But maybe can talk to I like the you can't see what I'm typing. Can talk to aquatic creatures, though they often don't have much to say. I think that would be fun. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Solar punk. I don't know what solar punk is. Nausicaa Valley. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I could get that. And I have this game, Earthborn Rangers. It's sort of like that kind of thing, where it's like pretty hopeful. You're like a hey London. You're like a werewolf, but a cute little mouse. Plans with plans. I don't know if we can crib off of. I think that's a Dune. That's a reference to Dune. I don't want to. I don't want to rip that off. Shark folk. I don't know. That seems a little bit too silly. Yeah, for sure. Sandboxy, Breath of the Wild. There's a world and a goal and NPCs, but the characters could choose how they go about it. Yeah. You guys are commenting too quick. Tokaido, very neat and calming, but the mechanic of picking your stops is neat. My favorite journey-based game is the board game called Tokaido. It's very neat and calming. London, give me a couple of bullet points of what that is. And Freerin, let me know what you guys think is cool about that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Freerin Beyond Journey's End is an amazing anime. Really good inspiration. Let me write that down. How can I watch that? Can I watch that somewhere? Sci fantasy? Ooh, it is. So I love it when I have a concept in my head, but I don't have a word for it. Sci fantasy is what I like. Yeah. Where there's robots and droids and stuff, but they're kind of like campy and they're kind of like they're a little bit doofuses. Like in Knights of the Old Republic, that one assassin droid, like yeah, he had some personality. Not like iRobot kind of droids. Almost 850. Oh, let's check in. We'll stream for just a little bit longer, guys. And then I gotta head out of the office. Ooh, look at that, guys. Wow. Yeah, we got like 5,000 or 10,000 just in the bit of time that I've been streaming. Oh, you guys can't see what I can see. I'm done. 8:49, 4:21. I'm liking the idea of a house moving castle. Yeah, a moving castle lot. Yeah, me too. I really like that idea. So if you guys are here and you love that idea, if you have ideas for that, either an overarching plot or something, maybe it is like they end up in the volcano lands and they have to beat the fire giants or something like that. Like that would be cool. But like if you're a writer and you have cool ideas, like please don't be shy about reaching out to me. You can DM me anytime on Discord, or send me an email, evan@nimblerpg.com. Please send me pitch me your idea. If like I'm not going to steal your idea, like because I don't like to write. I will say great idea, do it, and I'll pay you, and we can work together, and we'll make this thing happen. So if that is something that you enjoy and you love fantasy and like you sort of get the vibes that I'm going for, please reach out to me. Like I'd love to work with you. If whether you're experienced or not, if this is your break into the industry, whether you're an experienced writer, yeah, let's talk. Now I may not get back to you soon or at all, but so I can't guarantee I'll read everything that you send me. But if I see something that catches my eye, then like yeah, we could definitely I'd be happy to. Okay. Frieren is anime about how a long living elf mage learns about. Oh, is that like the little girl elf? Yeah, I've seen pictures of that. Relationships after taking out the Demon King, her old party dies of old age. Oh, she begins a chill journey with an adopted daughter. That breaks my heart. Fort on a giant grab, yeah. Point crawl. I love the idea of like a house moving castle thing, like coupled together, like thing with personality and like it like Calcifer, like the thing, and like you can improve it and that's checking all my boxes. Point crawl is like subway map stats, so like on railroads. Isn't that what a hex crawl is? Is a point crawl just like fewer hexes? That's cool. Sort of like Planescape. Planescape Torment was like one of my favorite games growing up. My moving base is an extra dimensional. Not that I endorse anything and everything inside the game, but like I have fond memories of it as a child. My moving base is an extra dimensional wizard tower, only accessible from high cliffs. Players have to jump out to get into it. That's fun. I find doing that is just good practice and is a lot more fun. Players function. You follow adventures in elf who lives forever, and although there's an ultimate goal, what matters is side quests. Yeah, side quests are cool. For Kid Nimble. All right, cool. A year-long campaign, level 1 to 10, big, epic, 0 to hero style journeys. Yeah. Yeah, my Ia. Sorry, I said your name wrong. My if you have any cool ideas, send them over. Let's cook. Let's cook. And if you don't feel like you have to write like the whole thing, anybody who sends me something, like if you just have like a cool idea for like some settlement or some adventure along the way, or like you're a big picture person and you can come up with a cool plot and what the big bad evil guy is doing, but like and then like the middle bits you could leave to someone else. Do you have a sketch or something on what the new cover for the GMG is going to be? We do, yeah. I think I was showing that off just a second ago. If you want to see that again. Yeah, so this is a new sketch. It's like a cool thing. So like this part is going to be like this half is going to be the front, and then this half will be the back because it wraps around the book that way. It's like cool places to explore, like something that's welcoming and like wow, like fun stuff, like little hints of adventure all here and there. So yeah, that's the directionally correct, but not the final thing. Like the idea that the story for the campaign is actually the fallout of a former epic hero campaign, like the level 20 party killed anyone. Yeah, that's cool. Like Diablo 2. Sandbox campaigns are fun for players if they are concrete goals. Yes. Yeah. We need to have something to do. Woo! Almost there, guys. I want to suggest whatever is granted for Ancestry should be persistent, frequent. Avoid once per safe for us items, unless it's life-saving like the kobold wear. Yeah, good suggestion. So like some people don't like having additional things that they have to track. Other people love having those buttons they can push. Like just having this thing. All right, I'm gonna do this, and it's once like it just depends on the person. Like some people just really love having that kind of thing, like additional choices, and other people like don't give me any choices, only passive things. So there's both. There are both ancestries for both. Ooh, wow. That might be that they might be leveling up so fast that they can't get used to their new abilities. But hey, if they're having fun, Earthborn Rangers rules. Such a good bridging between card-based mechanics. I had a hard time like learning it and getting into it. You're doing black. Ah, yeah, man, we forgot about doing black powder weapons. Maybe tomorrow or Thursday. So Thursday is the final day. So I'll probably be streaming like not all day, but like a good chunk of the day. I have this cool thing here, so that if I were to step away and grab a snack or something, I could keep streaming. So I've got that cool stabs. He can. Free Rent is on Netflix. Ah, okay, I don't have Netflix. Yeah, so maybe tomorrow I'm going to be on a stream with Stephen Glicker from Roll for Combat, and then tomorrow night I'm going to be on a stream with Derek from Knights of the Last Call. So I'm doing 2 streams tomorrow, and then probably Thursday for a good bit of the day I'm going to be streaming. I think so it ends at 9 p.m. So maybe I'll stream from like 6 to 9 or something like that, or maybe before. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm planning on doing like a closing stream, hang out, talk about future plans, do some design stuff, and all that. Yep. Lizard Folk Ancestry is one of the ancestries that we're working on. Wow, 7 parts. That's cool. Yeah, like having a reason to like go adventuring around. Like why do I have to go to that town? Like why can't we just go here? Well, because there's like one of the parts of the thing is there. HK is best K. What is that? Is that the name of the robot? Char lizards? Moving castle with Char lizard's personality. Lockdown, what is Char lizard's personality? Cool. You have nodes representing locations. How is that different than a hex crawl? I guess maybe I understand what a point crawl is, but I don't understand what the hex crawl is then. How is that different than a hex crawl? Yes. Yeah, it would have like definite like places to go. It would definitely have definite places to go. Like I love how I love how in like Breath of the Wild, like you see a big panorama and like you have like, oh, there's something cool I want to see. There's something cool I want to see. Oh, I want to see all these different things. And then like the towers all come up and like I don't know what I need to do really, but like I do have a quest to go to Kakariko Village, or I can like go to any one of these towers. So like you have definite places that you can go. And at the end of one session, you can say, all right, guys, where are you going to go next time? And the GM, and they'll tell you, and the GM can like prep that area. So you don't have to like prep everything. 100%. You should get a group together, start workshopping some cool epic. Yeah. Mai, if you want to do that, I'm like all in on that. I'm all in on that. Absolutely. Virginia, if shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM. I'd love to take a look at it. It'd be fun to have an intro quest to clear the castle of enemies befriended. Yeah, so not an intro quest, but it might be like the level 3 or level 4 quest. So like in the beginning, like you have to appreciate having this thing to walk around in. Like in the beginning, like you're struggling to find somewhere to rest safely, or you know you're doing all this, and then eventually like level 3, level 4, you get this cool thing like and so you'll have it most of the adventure, but like you don't get it right away. like Harry doesn't get the broom right away, right? Like he has to like suffer through Privet Drive for a while. Yeah, all of the artists are, or at least most of the artists are listed. Like some of the like little icons or like little flourishes, like I forget who have done those, but even those I think I've listed most of them. But yeah, all the artists are listed, so you can look them up. Yeah, do it, Locked In, do it. And Double King, or feel free to ping Double King or one of the other mods, and if you guys want, we can make a new channel in the Discord, the Epic Nimble Adventure, Nimble of the Rings. New magic is developed by the shrinkage by an evil. That'd be cool. Thanks for hanging out, Marcus. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here in just a few minutes. I gotta go hang out with the kiddos. I get to hang out with the kiddos. My secret spell stretch goal is my favorite. Oh, the secret spell stretch goal. Yeah, we're probably gonna be cooking on that here soon if things keep going the direction they're going. Yeah, nice. Thank you so much for spreading the word. Hex crawl's gonna have dead hexes that are just there. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Disneyland open world design. Cool. Feel free to send them to me. Or you feel free to post them in the new channel that we're going to make for the Nimble of the Rings adventure. Or what was it? Nimble's Moving Castle? Hex crawl is like trying to model physical distance in universe. Go north 5 hexes. Okay. Point crawl would have 2 nodes with an edge, like the 5 that you traverse if there's nothing interesting between them. Less than $200. Locked in. Ping me on the Nimble server. Will be called the Fellowship. All right, guys, we'll go and end it there. Yeah, we didn't get to the black powder weapons, but I think we made some really good progress on the Ancestries, like some ideas. They're definitely not Evans and Nimble Castle. Yeah, working title, hashtag. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing some more streams. And then Thursday, I don't know, I might be streaming all day Thursday. We'll see. We'll see how long my voice lasts. But yeah, keep pumping the stock, you guys. Keep spreading the word. Let's see. Oh, guys, it's so close. We're about to unlock it. Yeah, we're about to unlock it. Secret spells techniques are one of my favorite things to come out of reading Nimble. Nice, cool. I also like adventures that take place in post-Earth setting with buildings and yeah, not post-Earth, but like having like ancient civilizations of things that you can find is super cool. I'd be keen for some scribing on Wizards Nimble Bastion. Yeah. All right, guys, we're super duper close to 850, the Ancestries and Black Powder Weapons, then 900, guys. More secret spells and secret martial techniques. I'm excited about that. I don't know what they're going to be. I'm trying not to think about them too much, so that I can sort of surprise myself with what it's going to be. Okay, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. God bless, and yeah, be good and do good. See ya.